Welcome back, YouTube, to another soccer slash football prediction. It's your boy Freddy Da Silva. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe so you won't miss any of your future soccer predictions. All right. These predictions will be for Saturday, February 22nd. And I got a 7-game slate for you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna talk about the teams. I'll let you know if there's any injuries. I'll talk about the total, and then I'll give you my prediction. All right. So, but first, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it, baby. Let's go. I got 100% hit on my bet. Let's go. 100%. 100% on my bet. Woo! Friday. It's Friday. And I made some money. So I said Brentford was going to win. Brentford won. Said Necaxa was going to win. Necaxa won. For the Bundesliga, I said Freiburg was going to win. They won. Let's see. I did not bet the Celta Vigo, even though they won, but I just couldn't trust it. Who else? I bet Udinese for the Serie A. And I won the Braga from Portuguese. So 100%. Let's go. If you're not winning, you're not listening. And if you're not listening, then, I don't know what to tell you. It's that simple. I'm giving you guys my predictions, and look, they all hit. Every single one of them hit 100%. Now I know, of course, I don't get it every single time, but come on. How often does that happen where I'm like consistent on that, like 100%? You know what I mean? Like if you look at my past videos, I got 100% all the time. So, let's go. I'm excited about that. I'm hoping that I get 100% on tomorrow or Saturday's, this video's, prediction. So, one more thing that I wanted to mention just before I get into predicting the video or predicting the games. Apologize. March 4th and 5th is the Champions League, round of 16. And I got who's going against who. So if you guys want to see that, I'm going to post it on my, on the reel. So on the short clips. So that way you guys can see it. So yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. One more thing. Remember how, I don't know if you guys watched the video before this, but do you guys, I remember me saying that whoever plays at home from the French league, whoever plays at home between Stade Rennais and Stade de Reims was going to win, right? So Stade Rennais was at home. Guess who won? They won. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. Literally, between these two teams, whoever plays at home ends up winning. It's that simple. This is straight 6 games in a row. Whoever plays at home wins. So now you know for the next time this happens. That is crazy. All right, let's get on with the video. Okay. First and foremost, we have the English Premier League, and I got Everton versus Man U, as in Manchester United. If you didn't know, ask somebody. All right. So Everton with 6 injured players, Manchester United with 7 injured players. The total is sitting at 2.5, and team total over sitting at 1.5 for each of these teams. Everton is at home. So I got the wrong one here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So Everton at home. In the last 5 head-to-head between these two teams, the last time they played at home versus Manchester United, which was November 26, 2023, Everton lost. Other than that, the 4 other games, Manchester United played at home, basically. So And at home, obviously Everton has not been able to beat Manchester United. Now, I know Manchester United, they're a little hurt. And in the table, they're basically like, believe it or not, Everton is one number ahead of them. So it's Everton and then Manchester United. So basically, if Manchester United wins, you know, they bring them down. So, but I don't know how I feel about Manchester United. I want them to win just because, well, not really that I want them to win, but I I feel like they are, most likely to win just because obviously in the last five head to head they've won, right? But like just because lately they haven't been all that great, right? Their most recent game versus Tottenham, and Tottenham is the same team that haven't been all that great. They ended up losing 1-0 to Tottenham. So and Everton, they ended up beating Crystal Palace, although Crystal Palace had a couple injuries too, and they were not that great either. But nonetheless, Everton ended up beating Crystal Palace, and they were not even at home. So this is going to be an interesting game. But one thing I can say is there won't be no ties. So somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to win this game. So I'm gonna say Manchester United just because they're favored. Although I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna actually bet this one, but regardless, give me Manchester United. Now, as far as the over on 2.5 or under, the last five head to head, that 2.5, they went over three out of five times. I have a feeling it's gonna go over. Now, as far as that 1.5 for Everton, they've covered this 3 out of 5 times. Three out of their 5 last most recent games. So, and the most recent game they did cover it. I just don't know if I see them scoring 2 on Manchester United. Let's see, the last 5 games from Manchester United, they've allowed only 2 goals in their last 5 games. No, my bad. I apologize. They've allowed 4. Yeah, they can't even speak English. They have allowed 4 games in the last 5 other games. So, I don't know. That's too risky for that. I think the best bet here would be over 2.5 and Manchester United to win. So I'm gonna go with that. We're already 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes in, and I'm stuck in with one. Okay, on to the next one. Bournemouth versus Wolverhampton. Injuries. Bournemouth with 5 injured players, 2 questionable. Wolverhampton, 7 injured players. Total sitting at 3. And team total, Bournemouth sitting at 1.5, Wolverhampton 0.5. I don't know how I feel about it going over 3 because they've only covered this, or has only gone over once, which was their most recent game, but this was like back in November 30th of 2024. So other than that, it has not gone over 4 games under 3 or at 3. So I'm going to do total points under 3. And as far as that 0.5 for Wolverhampton, they've covered this 2 out of their last 5 head to head. So not the best option here. But let's see. Bournemouth allowing their opponents to score 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 games out of their last 5. Most recent, they did. Now, Wolverhampton, they allowing their opponents to score 1, 2, 3. So yeah, most recent, same thing. Now, as far as that 1.5 for burnout, let's see, they've covered this 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the last 5. Most recent, they did. And between these two teams, at 1.5, they were able to cover this, their most recent game. The last 5 head-to-head, Wolverhampton have only been able to beat Burnham once, and this was back in 2023. They do have only one tie in their last 5 head-to-head, but this was back in 2022. So I don't see a tie here. I'm going to go with Burnham. Burnham is at home. They got more of an advantage to win this one. So give me total points under and Burnham to win. Okay, on to the next game. Arsenal versus West Ham. Arsenal are at home. They got 500 players. West Ham, 400 players and 1 questionable. Total sitting at 2.5. I see this going over 2.5. Let's see. They've covered this over 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 5 times they've gone head to head. So give me over 2.5. And as far as a win here, I mean, give me Arsenal. Like I said, they're at home. They got the advantage and they're pretty damn good right now. So, they're sitting second in the table and West Ham all the way down there. So give me Arsenal to win. And as far as the total points, give me over 2.5. West Ham, their team total sitting at 0.5 and they've covered this 4 out of their last 5 head to head. Most recent, they did cover 0.5. So I just don't know how I feel about this time because their most recent game, they did not score and this was versus Brentford. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about them scoring a goal versus Arsenal. Arsenal's pretty good at not letting their opponents to score, but I mean, their 5 most recent games from Arsenal, they have allowed that 0.5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 times. 3 out of the last 5. So, yeah, that's too risky. So give me Arsenal, over 2.5. And Arsenal sitting at 2.5 for team total over. It makes no sense. Why do Arsenal over 2.5 when I can just do the total team over 2.5 just in case Arsenal only scores 2? Maybe West Ham scores 1 and that covers it. So yeah, give me over 2.5 for Arsenal. And as far as a win, give me Arsenal to win here. Okay, on to the next game. We have Fulham at home versus Crystal Palace. They both sitting with 3 injured players. Both teams 3 injured players. The total sitting at 2.5. Now, this 2.5, they've covered this 2 out of their last 5. Most recent, they did not cover. One thing I can say is they like to tie a lot. They got 3 ties in their last 5 head-to-head. So most recent, they did not tie, though. It was a 2-0 Fulham. But then before that, 3 in a row, ties. And then Fulham again wins. So Crystal Palace basically has not been able to beat they have not been able to beat Fulham, and they haven't been all that great, to be honest with you. And I know it's because of their injuries, but yeah, I don't see them winning this one. But as far as the total points, team total points, they're sitting at 0.5 for Crystal Palace. I feel like they will score a goal. So maybe give me total points over Crystal Palace. But if I'm going to do a total points over, I'm probably going to do total points over. Because it's only 2.5. And this could easily be a 2-1 situation. And yeah, like Fulham's most recent games, their 3 most recent games, it's been a 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. So they're basically allowing a goal to their opponent 4 out of 5 games. So yeah, give me over 2.5. It seems like they've covered this. At least Fulham has covered this. When they play. So, and I mean, same thing with Crystal Palace. They've covered this 2 out of the last 5. Most recent game, they did cover this. So, give me over 2.5. And as far as a win, give me Crystal Palace to win here. I mean, I apologize. Give me Fulham to win here. Okay, on to the next game. We have IPS versus Tottenham. They're both sitting with 5 injured players. Each team has 5 injured players. Total sitting at 3, and team total is sitting at 1.5 for both of them. So they've only gone head-to-head 4 times, and it seems like 4 of those times, wow, that is crazy. Tottenham has only been able to beat them once out of those 4 times. So one thing you can guarantee is there won't be a tie. But IPS at home, they've covered this in most recent home game between these 2 teams. So I don't know how I feel about that. Tottenham is a real good team, and I know they had injuries, but they're starting to get some people back. So let's see. 5 most recent games from Tottenham, they got 3 wins and 2 L's. Most recent game, they got a win. IPS, on the other hand, they got 3 L's, 1 win, and 1 draw. Most recent game, a draw. So, I want to say a draw, but it seems like they don't draw when they've gone head-to-head. I'm probably not going to bet this one, but if I did, I don't know why I feel that Tottenham is going to win this one. Could be wrong, but I mean, they've done it before apparently once, so I'm sure they can do it again. Let's see, on the road. Tottenham on the road, they've been able to win once. Out of their 3 most recent road games, they've been able to cover this once as far as the dub. So 3 goals. I don't see this going under, or I don't see this going over 3. 4 out of their last 4 games between these 2 teams, it has not gone over 3. So give me under 3. That's the best bet right there. There you go. Best bet. If you don't know who to pick to win this one, that's the best bet. Under 3. They've done 2-1, 2-1, 3-0, 2-1. So it has not gone over. So give me under 3. And as far as a win, I'm going to say Tottenham. I don't know why I feel like they can win this one. So, yeah. Okay, on to the next game. We have Southampton versus Brighton. Southampton at home, they got 4 injured players, and Brighton with but they got 5 injured players. So, the total sitting at 3, and team total is sitting at 0.5 for Southampton, and 1.5 for Britain. As far as a win here, I want to say Brighton to win, but they do tie a lot. It seems like they've tied 3 out of their last 5, and the other 2 were Brighton to win. But one thing I can tell you is they seem to go over that 3. Not really. Well, they've done 3 out of their last 5 head-to-head. They've gone over 3. Most recent, they did not, but the most recent was last year. So, let's see. Team total over for Southampton. They've covered this 5 out of 5, and they are at home. So probably give me Southampton to cover this 0.5. Seems like that's just the best idea here, to be honest with you, because they've covered this 4 out of their last 5 most recent games. So And the most recent they did cover, so yeah. Um, as far as a win here, give me Brighton. I feel like they will be able to win this one. They got 3 wins, 2 L's. Southampton only 1 win in their last 5 games, 4 L's. So yeah, 4 L's, 1 win, and their 2 most recent games were L's. So give me Brighton to win. And as far as the team total over or the total points, you can either do Southampton over 0.5 because it seems like they've covered this 4 out of their last 5 most recent, and 5 out of 5 between these two teams going at it. So yeah, it seems like that's the best idea because even Brighton, they're sitting at 1.5 and they have covered this 3 out of their last 5. 2 most recent, they did cover this. So, yeah, give me Brighton to win and team total over for Southampton 0.5. Or even you can do Brighton over 1.5 because they've covered this 2 most recent, right? So however you want to chop it, you can do it. To me, the most simple one here is just Southampton to score a goal and Brighton to win. So yeah, that's what I see. Let's see if it happens, right? Okay, guys, last prediction of the video. Let me know if you guys want to see the MLS predictions because I can put that up. They're starting tomorrow or Saturday, so depending when you see this, right? I'm making this on Friday for Saturday, so let me know if you guys want to see the MLS predictions. I can get them down for you guys if you want. I might just do it anyway, but if you guys want to see it, just let me know. And if there's any other game you guys want me to predict, let me know. I'm not doing La Liga. I know that I have my Barca on, and I know I have my Barca shirt on, and I'm not gonna do La Liga. But I'm telling you right now, I'm betting on Barca to win, straight up. I don't care. They're gonna win tomorrow. So yeah, just wanted to put it out there. Okay, last game. Let's hit it. Aston Villa at home versus Chelsea. Aston Villa with 4 injured players and 2 questionable. Chelsea, surprisingly, with 8 injured players. Now, Chelsea have not been that great. They've lost 2 of their most recent games versus Brighton, where we just got finished talking, right? So, Aston Villa, though, they're not looking all that great either. Their 2 most recent were draws. So, they got 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 L. Chelsea, 2 wins, 3 L's. Between these 2 teams going at it, it seems like Aston Villa have not been able to. Oh yeah, they beat them once back in 2023. Other than that, it was a tie. Chelsea, tie, Chelsea. So maybe a tie. Seems like these 2 teams like to tie a lot, apparently. The 5 most recent games from Chelsea, no ties. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a tie. But let's see, what would be the best outcome here? Because I don't even know who's going to win this one. I mean, I kind of want to say Aston Villa, but they just don't, they're not giving me anything to work with here, you know? So we're going to have to go with points on this one. The total points is sitting at 3, and it has gone over only twice. Most recent, it did not. It stayed exactly at 3. The 2 games before that one, they did go over 3. This one is crazy. Let's see. They're both sitting at 1.5 as far as team total points. And it seems like Chelsea, the 3 most recent head-to-head, they've covered this 1.5. I just don't know how I see that happening because their 2 most recent games from Chelsea, they've only made one goal. So I don't know how I see it happening, but yeah, this one could be a tie. It could be a 1-1 maybe, but yeah, this one's gonna be tough, guys. I'm gonna have to go with under 3. Total points under 3. And just hope for the best here. Because under 3, they've covered this 3 out of the last 5. So seems like that's the best idea here. Or probably Chelsea under, or Aston Villa under 1.5, just because they've only been able to cover this once in the last 5 head-to-head. So maybe I think that's the best idea, but it's just too risky, to be honest with you. So I'm going to do total points under, and then hope this thing ends up as a 1-1 situation. So, or even better, 0-0, right? Regardless, you get your under. So yeah, as far as a win, I don't know if I had to pick a winner here, I would say Aston Villa, but this one's gonna be a tough one. I see a tie more than I see a win, but who knows? Who knows? And yeah, I mean they've tied twice in their last 5 head-to-head, so. And it's literally a pattern too, just like with the other prediction that we talked about. It was somebody won, then a tie, somebody won, then a tie, somebody won, then what? A tie? So hey, you never know. So, but yeah. Okay, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I hope this information I gave you was good for you guys. I hope you guys win. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And most of all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. Deuces.